People who don't know Steve's story, he owns some very high-end sushi places in LA. And when I mean high-end, if you go to any of the sushi places, bring your Amex Black because it'll knock your socks off if you look at it by the time you're done having dinner. Thank God I always go and I eat with him, so we never see the bill, thank God. But I've had friends of mine complain, they're like, I went to that place, man, it was good, but it would cost me like $1,500 and I don't even drink. I said, well, was it the best sushi you ever had? Yeah. I said, well, then you got your money's worth.
That's how I bought the plane.
Yeah. So
No, that's not how. I'm kidding.
But Steve's got these very high-end sushi bars, 3 of them right now. You got 3
Five.
Yeah,
Five.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But it's everybody that I know is that like they talk about. For those that don't know, Steve's also an amazing chef. I mean, you almost quit law just to do this.
I mean, I thought about it. You know, I never really considered it seriously, but.
So this is
what is this?
Yamazaki.
Before we go any further, what do we got?
Japanese single malt whiskey, and it goes along with this with the sushi theme. This is a 12-year Yamazaki single malt. So
All right.
let's try out this Japanese.
Can you spin that so that we can show
Even
the
though
camera?
Bob and I are bourbon connoisseurs, we're going Japanese whiskey.
Hey, listen, I brought some whiskey.
We're going Japanese. I really
Going
think
Japanese.
so.
I'm turning Japanese.
Oh, that's what it is.
Who sings that song?
But Depeche Mode, I don't know.
Trivia. Violent Femmes.
Oh, really?
Smoky, light, delicious, easy to drink.
Not my palate, but that's okay.
Definitely
Yeah.
light.
I don't like how it finishes. It's a little much for me. It tastes like Oban. Have
It's
you had
like-
Oban 14?
It almost tastes like a Johnny Walker Blue, which I think is one of the shittiest stuff out there.
You know, please keep giving that to me as gifts.
So you could re-gift it.
I like racking them up and I could re-gift
That's
it.
what I do too.
I could re-gift it. I'm like, yes, somebody gives me a fucking Johnny Walker Blue. I'm
You
like,
know who to
oh,
give that
thank
to,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I know
I've
exactly who I'm going to give this to.
With the
I've
Johnny Walker
re-gifted
Blue.
a bunch of those.
What I do is I open it up and make sure there's no fucking gift message in there first. Don't make that mistake.
No,
Make sure-
I usually just take the bottle.
Don't. Well, yeah, that's smart. But open the
Yeah.
box. If you give the box,
Oh, I always do. I
yeah.
take it out of the box.
Oh, yeah.
You give somebody a blue in a box, they know, you know.
Not really, because as long as there's no gift message, or like one time somebody engraved my name on it as a gift, and I
And you
almost
gave it
re-gifted
away?
it. No, thank God I opened the fucking box.
Oh, wow, that would have been tough.
That'd been real bad.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
I like that.
That would have been bad.
I've regifted a few blue labels in my day.
Many.
I always get the same, every year, I get 2 or 3 of them from the same people for
They
like
never
Christmas
learn.
gifts.
They never learn.
And I don't complain, I'll take them. Then I give them away.
Yeah, it's a good regifting gift.
See this.
I remember, Steve says he knows me since the 90s. Yeah, I remember Steve would come when he was...
I almost want to say I wish I didn't.
I used to have this poker game long time ago.
man.
when
Wait, you've been
Steve-
to his poker games?
Dude, I used to go to his poker
Get the
games in
fuck
the
out of here.
90s.
And he'd show up, and I always tell people this story. Steve would show up, and he'd have no money. And I'd give him house chips on credit. I'd say, Steve, I'm going to give Steve $300 credit. And then he would have to play the whole night to try to get out of the $300 hole. And he would, the son of a bitch, good poker player.
But Steve,
my friends would always be
I'd
like,
walk away with like $3 grand.
yeah, he'd walk around with like $3,000.
So I'd be like, Mark, here's your 300. I'll take my 3 grand.